Hey loves, it's just delightful out here in the garden this afternoon. We've had some rain and it's a 26, 27 degrees maybe, and everything is so green, so colourful. There's so much green that you can't even see everything that's in this little garden. I'm so thrilled with how it's come out since we moved everything into the garden and then took away most of the pots. Obviously we still have things going in pots because we have bay leaf tree cuttings and some snapdragons I just can't bear to throw out. Some yarrow that will get divided after I pull out the flowers. But I just wanted you to sort of be able to say hello to there's the hemlock down there, and then we've got some more Belladonna hiding under there with the flowers. A few belladonnas that aren't flowering, they're a bit young. I would say they're probably ones I divided off. The wormwood is flowering, just about to sort of come into its own. Little tiny yellow flowers. That will come off and be a tincture. Here's the black nightshade, which is absolutely nuts with berries. I'll collect all those soon. Variegated wormwood again. Clary sages are flowering. We'll collect a bunch of those to tincture off shortly. The red clover is flowering. That's a great tea for women's issues. Not when you're pregnant though. Same with most things. That hyssop's a little sad. I'm not sure what he wants. Still trying to work that out. I've got a bunch of mugwort cuttings that have all rooted well in there and there. They'll need to come out of their little pots and get repotted probably this weekend. These guys are great. These are mugwort roots. So some of those will come to the shop as fetishes for you to fill with your spirits and your familiars. Some, of course, will stay with me because, they're my home. We'll pop around the other side, up on the deck, which still desperately needs to be replaced. Everything is really happy. The mints are all very, very pot bound. I just harvested all the rosemary, or most of the rosemary. Rosemary. Oregano. I'm going to make a tincture with that. Hopefully a spagaric. Once I get that calcination down pat. The lime tree, which won't do limes, but who cares. Beautiful tree, smells nice. All the lemon balms have been harvested mainly. The elder, I don't think he likes the sunshine too much. Still need to find the right spot for him. So around the side we've got some root cuttings of mugwort coming up. The aloe vera looks great. I'm going to repot some of those to pop in the store. The belladonna is flowering like mad. This is my queen belladonna. I call her queen because she's the biggest, happiest, the most flowers. And the comfrey is flowering. Quite like comfrey flowers. They're really pretty little bells. Bees love them too. They like to climb inside them. Some mint. More mints. I'm really loving this little side area right now. Everything looks so amazingly green. I don't know it's the time of year, but it really is a lot of fun. We had our first corn last night. Not a lot of corn in there. Wasn't too thrilled, but it's always fun to grow something yourself. I've made a tincture of this lemon basil as well, which smells incredible. So that's going to be a lot of fun to share with you all. So the front garden looks amazing. Sorry about the plane in the background. There's so much skullcap. A bunch of it's going to come out. So it's the skullcap with the lovely purple flowers. A bunch of that's going to come out, and the calendulas here will come out. Actually, this whole skullcap will come out. I'm going to make a psychic potion on the full moon with that. There'll be some of that in the store. The elecampane look great. They're not flowering yet. Not sure if they flower in their first year. It's one of those things I need to look up. Got some echinaceas, more strawberries, a borage. No, sorry, that's burdock root. What am I saying? I get all my bees mixed up. Some California poppy, which has a bunch of seeds on it, you can see here. And chamomile, which is going to seed. Robert really wants me to pull them out. Feverfew, so much feverfew. More calendulas. You can see the flowers at the end of the season are completely different to the flowers at the beginning of the season. More California poppy, lemon verbena, which needs to be harvested. There's a vervain. Where did I put that vervain? Over here. So we've got, see this little guy? That's a vervain. So that's what lemon verbena is as well. When you look at things in books and they say verbena, yes, Mr. Crow, they say verbena, they mean vervain for our Aussie sort of plant finding. German chamomile, which looks great. Got some kids coming down the street, I think. The pennyroyal, which is just flowering like mad. Thyme, which is flowering like mad. Love my thymes. St. John's, which will flower soonish. I think it's starting to bud up, or it's not even budding yet, really. But doesn't it look amazing with all the water droplets on it? Here's the borage with its cute little flowers. I love borage flowers. Some beautiful, beautiful, my favourites, mallow flowers. I'm going to pick some of those to put into some astral travel protection things, which I've got going. Giant elecampane, as you can see. I think it's a bit damaged by the possum bee. I'm assuming it's possum bee. So full moon workings, there's heaps on this month. I've got so much to do. You know, there's a box going out as usual, which is got a lovely special ingredient. Here's some chilies. They're going to go into some go away type powders, the hot foot sort of stuff, and also into some medicinal to fix pains, aches and pains. The go-to cola is everywhere. It just looks amazing when it's dark and green and wet. The orris root is multiplying crazily, and I can't wait to pull some of that up and get some of the root to dry. I think it takes about 6 months to dry. Sorry, you just got a boring shot of the tree then. Well, it's not really a boring tree. Go all the way up it. It's really beautiful. It always changes colour. And we're back around to the catnip and the skullcaps again. So yeah, lots of harvesting to do, but that whole savoury, oops, sorry, that savoury needs to move. It's insane. To the front, a couple of little yellow yarrows. They don't have as many, sorry, they don't have as many medicinal sort of strengths, but they're pretty good. The tansy's flowering. Crow really wants to sort of say hello. I'd get a shot, but he's just right up in the banks here. See, tansy is flowering. Oh, there he goes. The Powers Castle is there. I'm going to take the tips out of these white sages because they're coming up from the base, so we'll take the tops off. That's an evening primrose. I can't remember what that is. I'll have to go around and look at the tag. So that's a hyssop that's died. that's a dagger that I put in ages and ages ago. It got broken off in the same spot. And has shot up. So things die. I'm not the perfect gardener. This is what ashwagandha. Oops, so the phone rang, sorry. That's woad, so that'll give blue dye once it gets big enough. I think it's in the roots. See, I don't always remember this stuff. Just collecting snail shells. They're useful for lots of different types of magics, little protections, things like that. This is a beautiful little example, actually. He's got quite a lovely shape. Oops, no, too far, too close. There we go. So over here, the dagger is going happily. So that's the lion's tail. Self-heal. I've popped a self-heal in there, and then there's an agrimony. Very small here. Should be fine once it gets a bit of life to it. And the little lavender over there has got some flowers on it, which is lovely. This garden will get better as it goes. But this is, of course, the pride and joy. And, oh, actually, I'll show you the tiny little black chilies. Aren't they cute? Nice little contrast of foliage in there. And, as always, running out of room in the garden. But, you know, that's half the fun. I hope you all have a fantastic full moon, whatever you're doing. And we're going to have a Google Hangout next week, probably. So if you're interested in that, do send me a message privately, because that won't be an open thing. It'll be by invitation. And yeah, just a bunch of new products up this weekend, or probably up Monday and Tuesday, and I'm going to have a great little witchy get together with a friend on Tuesday, do some work for her, and it's all just happening, and it's all fun, and I'll leave you with happy little echinacea. So you have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.